like, why do we need water to live?
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
Interesting. Hey, Thief, what about demons?
That depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100% water, for instance.
So this is a human castle, huh? It's a stupid big place to live.
And with plenty more people living around it, this has become an enormous castle town.
Thief got lost. That'd give me something to laugh about for years.
I'll be just fine. Surely if anyone's going to get lost, it'll be you.
Whoop!
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town. The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground. That's it over there, the Merrick battleship.
I will never get over how humongous they are.
So, did the Peachy build this one too?
That they did. The Peachy's technology never ceases to amaze.
Could the Forestland Army already be there, lying in wait for us?
It's possible. We've got to stay vigilant. The desert gets awfully chilly at night. Take precautions to ensure you don't lose too much body heat.
We demons will be just fine. It's you humans who should worry.
True. We seem to be more vulnerable to pretty much it.
Another battleship that's all busted up inside.
Looks like the only way inside is down. It's slippery, so watch your footing.
Here we go. Here we go. Another welcoming party. Time to crash it again. Dead end?
Maybe not. The floor looks fragile.
Try jumping as high as you can in the jump pod. Maybe we can crash through on landing.
That did it! say it again, these things are huge!
The Aquanium should be on the top floor. Let's start climbing.
It's all mine.
Here we go. Yeah.
What the hell?
Ugh, so annoying. Ow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
Oh my! Ow! What are you doing?
Take that. Whoop. Here we go. Is this elevator busted?
We're gonna have to jump over.
Whoa! We can get to the next floor from here. Let's move it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Man, I'm good. Take that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Finally, the top floor!
Take cover!
The swimmers?
Hey! It's you guys! What are you doing here?
That's our line! What are you up to?
I bet I know. You were eavesdropping, weren't you?
You were fixing to go and get your hands on the Aquanium first, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but, I mean, not anymore. No one told us it was being guarded by that!
Tough talk for a bunch of cowards.
Never mind them. Let's worry about ourselves. It sounds like there's something up ahead that even the swimmers couldn't handle.
Here we go. Whoop! See why. They bit off more than they could chew.
That's the stuff.
Nicely done.
That's the stuff.
What? Are they attacking too?
Bots are positively swarming out of the woodwork.
That turret's a problem. Let's take it out.
Not so invulnerable anymore.
Oh, what the heck? It's attacking from all over the place! Yeah, what a pain!
Prince, keep your cool. Getting mad at a machine isn't going to help, Prince.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Prince, you got him!
That's the stuff. Electrify. Prince, watch out! Looks like the electrified tiles hurt our bot's durability. Find the tiles where there's no current.
Prince, you got him!
That's the stuff. Don't let up, Prince! It's working! Keep on the offensive!
Good job, Prince! Not so invulnerable anymore!
Well, that was a piece of cake.
Wow, just what I'd expect from the Fiend Prince.
I thought you ran off.
My gut told me to come back and guard the Aquanium from baddies.
Yeah, right. You just wanted to grab it for yourself.
You think we're just gonna let that slide?
No! Listen! It's true. I do want to protect it.
Well, we were planning on selling it to that armed group at first.
Shut it, Sonny! They don't need to know that! I mean, I knew it'd fetch a fine price if I sold it. But I reconsidered when I realized someone could use it for something as awful as that disaster 30 years ago. Besides, I have a few contacts in the Forestland Resistance.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I am!
So can you help us gain entry to Forestland?
That I can't do. Joining forces with you would be collaborating with the Royal Army. I'd never be able to face my friends in the Rebel Army again.
That's understandable.
If it's any consolation, you can have this. It's the core frame for a hoverbot.
Are you sure, Papa? We went to all that trouble to find it.
We're the swimmers! We don't need a bot for crossing water.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
Huh. Well, I doubt we'll meet again anyway. See ya!
Now then, let's get to searching for that Aquanium.
Hey, old man! Found it!
Now we found all of the Aquanium in Sandland.
So now it's time to throw fists?
It looks like we're gonna have to make it past the border first.
Anne would know how to do it. She snuck across the border before, after all.
Right. Let's get back to Spino.
It looks like we can get out from here, maybe.
Here we go. Here we go. This is the room we started in. We're back at the very beginning.
What in the...
The smell of gunpowder. Spent shell casings. There's been a battle here.
The Forest Land Army! Damn, you think the town's okay?
Pollock!
Spit.
I can't... Pollock!
Spit.
I can't... Mayor Tor, what happened here?
I have no clue. This Forest Land Army showed up out of nowhere, demanding Aquanium. When I said we had none, they started firing.
Who brought him here? The guy with the scar? Half stash?
No, their commander was a woman, cold as ice, absolutely merciless.
You held out well against them. Rebel Army experience, I guess.
It's not that. It was Anne who saved our town.
And did?
She surrendered, saying she'd lead them to the Aquanium.
When was this?
Not so long ago.
Old man, you remember that map of the secret room in the west?
Yeah.
All right.
In addition to Epi and Kroa, there's this other third commander. Troops are flowing in like the border doesn't exist.
What would you like to... Hope to see you soon! Hit! Well... Thank you for coming! What would you like? Hope to see you soon! Well... Thank you for coming! What would... Hope to see you soon! What would you like? Hope to see you soon! Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
What would... Hope to see you soon!
Oh, brother. Looks like Anne inherited Lady Lilith's reckless streak.
And her tendency to suddenly vanish.
Take that! That hurt, you stupid jerk!
Nice!
Take that! So far, so good! Here we go.
I think she's just putting her sense of duty over her own self-preservation. Sneaking across the border, striking out for the Lisa battleship all on her own, saving Kroa.
Well, so it goes.
I think she's just putting her sense of duty over her own self-preservation. Sneaking across the border, striking out for the Lisa battleship all on her own, saving Kroa. As a princess, she's responsible for her people.
Or maybe she's just impulsive and doesn't think ahead. Total opposite of me. Am I right? It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open.
What was...
Are you upgrading it? You're upgrading it.
Hope to see you soon!
Feel the AC on?
Hey, is it just... Oh. Bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while.
What would you... Hope to see you soon!
Thanks. welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Well, so it goes. Yeah. Ah. Hut. Take that. Whoop.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
Here we go.
hardly any humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
What would you like? Hope to see you soon.
Thanks. Thanks.
What would you? Hope to see you soon.
Well, so it goes. Here we go.
Thanks.
What would... Hope to see you. See you soon. What would... Hope to see you soon.
Look, tank treads. Seems like they brought a whole brigade.
Great. We'll take them all out in one fell swoop. Huh? I hear something. Over here.
Huh? Was this the wrong way? It's so hard to tell. It all looks the same.
Enough of this! Deception ill befits a princess. Cease this stubbornness for your own good.
So you recognize me? Even though it's been 10 years.
Of course. You may look older, but what's inside has not changed a bit. The way you smile, how you talk, your endless naivete.
But you have changed, Rosetta. You used to be so kind.
To change is to be human. I would say you're the odd one for remaining so static. In any case, that's enough pointless chit-chat. We have an Aquanium radar back in Forest Land. There is no point in continuing this charade.
We'll just see about that.
The girl escaped! Seize her!
Beelze!
General Rosetta! There are demons here!
Pull yourselves together! Remember General Epi's report! Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade. Have no fear! Attack!
Get him!
Victory will be mine, by any means necessary!
crazy!
We won't give in. For the honor and glory of our general!
You wanna go at it again?
Stop right there!
Sorry, I messed up.
Don't move. I was unsure if taking a hostage would phase demons, but seems it has turned you into kittens.
Everything you've heard about demons is untrue.
You truly haven't changed. Still the same old bleeding heart you used to be.
And you, Rosetta. I don't even recognize you.
No, you freaks know where the Aquanium's hidden, do you not? Good. Bring it to me, or else.
No! Don't do it! Forget about me! Keep the Aquanium safe!
Afraid I can't do that, Anne. My sis would eat me alive if I let anything happen to you.
Yells!
Prince,
What? You trying to say we can't give this up just to save some girl?
I would never. We can't leave Lady Lilith's daughter in the hands of her enemies.
After all that trouble to get our hands on this Aquanium, we're just gonna fork it over to them?
Not all of it. All we're giving them is this one capsule.
Huh?
After all, they still don't know that we also got the one from the Merrick battleship.
We have it here.
Then throw it to me!
We did what you said. Now let Anne go.
Now why would I do that? I made no such promise.
What? But we gave you the Aquanium!
Did I say I'd release her in exchange? As if I would ever negotiate with demons.
Then what are you gonna do with her?
Like I would tell you, demon!
You...
Yells!
You okay?
Them again?
Don't move! Follow me and the princess will pay! None of you are to move a muscle until we are fully out of sight.
Damn! I thought I busted up every last one of their tanks!
Looks like some of them just pretended to be out of commission. They got us good.
I know how you feel, Prince, but get a hold of yourself. We still have a chance to get Anne back.
That's exactly right. We know where to find more Aquanium that we can use as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining schmargaining. It's about time we pounded them into dust.
That's the spirit. That's probably Are. We'll rendezvous at Spino and discuss our next move.
There you are.
You don't look so good. Anyone can tell you've barely slept for weeks.
You don't look so chipper yourself.
A lot's happened.
What? They took Anne? And the Aquanium too?
They're not going to hurt Anne, right?
I can't say for sure. We'll have to go to Forestland after them. Would you be able to help us get across the border?
The border's currently a powder keg. There's only a small sliver of land beyond the big dam where our territory and forest lands meet in the first place. And with our armies at a standoff, not even a scorpion could slip through.
Let us at him! We'll just force our way through.
If you attack at the flashpoint, it'll look bad. Like we've allied with the demons to attack forest land. Then we really would be giving them a pretext for war.
I think that horse has left the stable, Sonny.
That's kind of a tricky subject, you know.
Our forces aren't organized. We can't risk all-out war yet.
So we can't go to Forestland? Is that what you're saying?
Well, there is one way. Have you ever heard of the Cardamo subterranean lake ruins?
Dunno. Maybe?
Underground ruins north of the dam. They lead to Forestland. Problem is that they're flooded, now that the river's back. I don't know whether you can make your way through. At the very least, you're going to need some sort of boat.
In that case, we've got the perfect ride.
The hoverbot.
But we only have the core frame. Without Anne and blueprints, we can't assemble the bot.
Well, in that case, allow me to lend a hand. I still have the plans from when I was helping Anne.
Plans for a hoverbot? That's awfully convenient.
It's designed for crossing over quicksand, but it'll work.
Really? Well, the Peachy know their bots.
That we do.
I'll stage a little distraction on the border. That should draw their attention away from the ruins.
Appreciate it.
What would you like to do? Hope to see you soon. What would you like to do? Hope to see you soon. Thank you for coming. What would you... Hope to see you soon. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes.
At least that was sort of fun.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief. Here we go. Humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here.
Thanks.
What would you... Hope to see you soon! I've done it! I finished the hoverbot!
All right! Forest Land, here we come!
What do we do about the Aquanium? Should we stash it somewhere again?
No, we better keep it with us. They said they've got an Aquanium radar back in Forest Land. If that's true, trying to hide the Aquanium's gonna be pointless.
So that's how they always seem to know exactly where to find it. But wait, if that's true, it means that taking the Aquanium with us will expose our own location.
Would you mind showing me that Aquanium for a second, please?
Sure.
The radar's probably just a receiver, one attuned specifically to the wavelength of Aquanium.
versus sending out radio pulses that bounce off the Aquanium and back to them.
Exactly. Which means all we have to do is... There. This should block the Aquanium emissions.
I see.
You mean you understand how it works?
Of course not. But whatever they just did means that radar can't find it now, right?
Right.
Well, that takes care of my concerns. Time to go.
Yeah! Just you wait, Forest Land Army!
Why exactly did they need Anne to show them the way if they have radar?
Probably because they can't call back home while they're in Sandland. This gap in their communication network...
So, these subterranean ruins, how do we get there?
We should just have to keep going south past this...
There are 2 cave entrances. Which should we use?
Wait, you've already decided we're going in?
Hello? Of course we are! It's a cave!
You say that like it's an actual reason.
A place called the Subterranean Lake Ruins has gotta be awfully dark and damp, right?
Just what we demons like.
You ever been to Forest Land, old man?
No, never. We weren't even allowed to go anywhere remotely near the border. Zayu wanted to keep us away from it for some reason. Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm. Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes, too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is. when you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought. Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes, too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is. If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Well, so it goes.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
What? I prefer running toward the enemy.
Maybe it's just a matter of seeing so much water here, but this place seems almost holy to me.
Blech, you're making me want to barf. My head hurts.
Mine too.
Here we go. What the?
The exit's right on the other side. But we've got no way to reach it like this.
If only we could raise the water level.
Ooh, a suspicious lever. Let's give it a pull. Woo-hoo! Water level raised. Flip that other lever, and I bet we can cross. Come on, let's head on over. Here we go.
Great, we can cross now. Walk in the park. Here we go. Whoop! Here we go. The water's really rising, isn't it? Better get over there. Whoop! Here we go.
Looks like the passage continues, but the water's too high to keep going.
Water level's down. We can cross over. Whoop! That hurt! You could...
At least that was sort of fun.
Take that!
It looks awfully deep. Let's use the hovercraft.
Here we go. Here we go. Whoop! Here we go. Whoop! Here we go. There. Won't drown now. What next? The suspense is killing me. Whoop!
Looks like a dead end.
This seems to be an altar.
Hey, check this out.
There's something here. Something round.
Not another urn, is it?
Ugh, it's used.
Here we go.
It looks like a dead end.
Nothing to do but turn around, I guess.
There's water running down that hole. Think it's a water slide or something?
Very funny, Prince. That's just a drainage channel.
But it'll be a really fun ride, right?
Absolutely not!
Whoa! A water slide!
Look out! Hover away!
I thought I was a goner.
What's wrong?
I'm worried about what's been making all that racket.
Let's call it out and see what it is.
Huh?
Hey! Come on out!
Prince, please stop this.
Huh?
Oh, you've done it now. It's looking this way.
We're cornered.
Didn't think this far ahead.
Nah, forget it! Let me handle this! You're done, you overgrown octopus!
I'd say it's more of a squid, don't you think?
Does it really matter? Hurry up and take it out, Prince.
What a formidable beast! What a formidable beast! What a formidable beast! Keep it up!
Where'd it go?
Below you, Prince. Watch out for attacks from the water. Go for it, Prince! Go for it, Prince!
Whoa!
Sorry, can't help right now.
Just a little more. Good job, Prince.
Get him, Prince! Sorry, can't help right now.
You can do this, Prince. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Don't let up!
Just a little more!
Ow!
Where the heck am I? I don't recognize this smell. Ugh. This air's way too pure for my tastes. I feel sick. Where's Thief and the old man? Got lost, huh? Looks like it's BL's to the rescue. Come on out. It's useless to hide from a fiend.
A fiend? A real demon?
Well, just look at all of you crawling out of the woodwork.
Really are? What are demons doing in Forestland?
Huh? We're in Forestland?
Wow, this is awesome! I've never seen a demon before!
You think this is a safari? Surround them! We can't just stand by and let these filthy demons invade our home!
Oh boy, not this again. Don't tell me you guys are part of the Forestland Army too. Nah, doesn't matter. If it's a fight you want, I'll give you one.
Watch out! Who touches you? Curse!
Parody that Effie guy? Typical Forestland Army goon. Yup.
No! He touched me! It's all over! This is the end for me!
Quit your whining! We have to protect our country! We can't let these despicable monsters corrupt our home!
Say that again, you little...
White! Prince!
Old man! Thief!
Looks like you ran a little wild.
Ha! That'll teach him to mess with the Fiend Prince!
I say they could do with more punishment.
Please, I beg you, forgive them.
And who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Longo, their commander.
He helped me and Thief when we washed ashore. We owe him.
Huh.
My apologies for my youthful comrade's rudeness, Prince Beelzebub.
Longo, How can you bow your head to a demon?
That's enough, Udo. Your disrespect toward our guests beggars belief.
Guess? You mean these demons? You're not thinking of recruiting them to the Resistance?
The Resistance?
Come. Let us discuss this further on the way. My sincere apologies, Mr. Beelzebub. Many in Forestland fear demons, I'm afraid.
Don't worry about it. That's nothing new. Nice! One down! You guys are Anne's resistor buddies, right? Those Forestland Army creeps kidnapped her.
Yes, Mr. Rao and Mr. Thief told me as much. Our scouts are monitoring Rosetta's tank brigade to try to determine the princess's location. Once they discover where she was taken, we will devote all our forces to the task of freeing her.
By the way, who are you exactly? You seem to be very well informed.
I'm someone who failed to protect his kind and just king in his time of need. The most I managed to do for him was flee with his young, innocent daughter. Just a feeble old man, really.
I've been wondering. Coups don't happen out of the blue. Pulling one off requires careful planning. Were there no signs? What exactly was Brett hoping to achieve through his coup d'etat? Anne thought he just wanted to seize more territory for Forestland, but is that really?
Yeah, that's something the four of us would like to know more about too!
The Swimmers? What are you doing here?
What was that about how you'd never join forces with us?
Or that line about how we'd never meet again,
You pipe down! Are you gonna turn down a request from an old comrade?
Huh? So this old man was in your band of thieves?
No! I was in the rebel army!
You mean to tell me you're that Longo?
That's correct, General Shiva.
I know how formidable an enemy you make. I'm glad to have you as an ally instead.
The reason he was so strong is because he had us swimmers on his side!
Papa, your face is all red.
You keep quiet, Sonny! Now, tell us what Bread's up to.
His goal is to gather up the last 5 extant Aquanium capsules in the world. And use them to restart Garum, the Flying Fortress.
The Flying Fortress?
The former Peachy mothership, which landed in Flatland so many years ago. After being modified for battle, it's said to have been the world's most powerful warship. It's unclear how much of this is true, but rumor has it that it took only 3 days for its terrible weapons to send Flatland, the world's wealthiest, most advanced nation, to the bottom of the ocean.
So, it's better than even Zayu's fortress?
Without a doubt. If its capabilities require 5 times the Aquanium to power.
What will they do if they ever manage to get it working again?
Well, Bread will have the power to bring the world to its knees.
To hell with that! After breaking free of one oppressor, I'm not bending to another!
I share that sentiment, which is why we...
Longo!
Excuse me. It seems I have urgent business to attend to. I will probably be occupied for some time, so why not rest up in the meantime?
We'll take you up on that.
Let's make the rounds of the camp. We should take the chance to gather whatever intelligence we can.
All right.
Oh, you're those demons from before. Remember me?
Not really. It's pretty hard to tell all you humans apart.
So demons have difficulty distinguishing humans, do they?
What are you doing? Taking notes?
Well, you know, knowledge is power, especially for wimps like me.
If you're weak, what are you doing in the Resistance?
I'm a royalist. I want King Jam back in charge of this country. Everyone here would say the same.
And that's reason enough to lay down your life for him?
Fascinating. So demons struggle with the idea of self-sacrifice.
Why, that's not true at all. I'd gladly give my life for King Lucifer.
What about for me?
I suppose I'd at least lay down my whiskers for you.
Okay. Probably should have seen that coming.
Sorry about earlier.
A laudable attitude. Cowed by the prince's might, are you?
Don't get ideas! I'm apologizing only because Longo told me to.
Are you apologizing or trying to pick a fight?
Sorry!
Okay. I think that's enough. By the way, do you know anything about the flying fortress Garum?
Well, I'm just a new recruit, so I can't say I know much. Udo says activating it would be like restarting the war that nearly destroyed the world 50 years ago. I have a hard time seeing it as some terrifying doomsday weapon, but if Udo says so...
So it's capable of destruction that would make the bomb that all but wiped out the Peachy look like a firecracker.
Bien, where's Longo?
What's wrong? You look agitated.
We found the princess.
What? Say no more. Longo's in the command center.
Heard that, Prince? Let's go see Longo.
Sure. You said you found Anne?
Yes. Rosetta's tank brigade has stopped at End Mill Base, to the northeast. The Resistance will set out in pursuit with all possible haste. If you're willing to lend us a hand, please head to the base as well.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush. Nice to have actual roads after Sandland's dirt tracks.
That's because they're well looked after.
On the other hand, well-defined routes make for easy ambushes.
Nice to have actual roads after Sandland's dirt tracks.
That's because they're well looked after.
Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Here we go.
I knew you would come, Mr. Beelzebub.
You really did show up, huh?
Got a problem with that?
What's the situation?
As bad as it could get.
Supreme Commander Brett just arrived at Enmill Base.
We believe he's there to take custody of Anne.
A missing princess suddenly returns a decade later. I can
What happens if he does take her with him?
She'll become a figurehead to prop up the legitimacy of Brett's rule. or else a scapegoat to turn the people against the Royalists. Either way, she'll be nothing but a pawn.
And we have to get the princess back sooner rather than later.
The base has been on high alert since Bread's arrival. We stand no chance if we try to take them head on. Mr. Rao, how would you approach this problem?
Simple. Divide and conquer. We have the bulk of our forces draw the enemy's attention, while a small crack squad sneaks in to save Anne.
I was thinking the exact same thing. But who to choose for the stealth operation?
You want a crack squad? You can't get more crack than the swimmers.
Yeah, for swimming. You want a crack fighter? You come to me.
We don't have time to argue. I'll choose the teams myself. Mr. Rao, will you command the infiltration team?
Of course.
Ha! See?
Lango chose Shiva, not you.
And not you either.
We can't delay a moment longer. It's time to move out. Udo, Horto, stir up a racket to draw the enemy's attention.
Yes, sir! Ah, I thought for sure we'd get the starring role this time.
We're heading out.
Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Bots are generally no good in the water either.
I've got it, okay? I know how to keep myself from drowning. Here we go.
We'll attract too much attention if all three of us move together. Let's split up. Prince, we'll use your telepathy to communicate.
Okay.
And don't you dare suddenly go, ah, in our heads to make us jump.
Yeah.
Comrades in arms, proud defenders of our beloved forest land.
Who's that?
I am your supreme commander, Brett. It has now been 10 years since King Cham was seduced by a wretched into betraying our father. Long have we waited for our king to come to his senses.
Gotta be more careful.
Though the king himself still has my undying respect, he remains spellbound to this very day. Trapped in his own mind, he is but a walking corpse. And a nation of the living cannot be governed by the dead. We need new leadership, a new monarch. And who is worthy of the throne, they ask.
Supreme Commander!
The faith of my fellow soldiers truly warms my heart. Alas, love of country and martial strength alone, not a king.
Here we go.
What is more, our beloved forest land now faces an unprecedented crisis. A Sandland fiend disguised as the woman we knew as Queen Lith is to blame for corrupting our king. And now Supreme Commander Zayt, the honorable leader of our navy, has been deposed by another such being. Worse still, the entire royal army now lies in that villain's clutches. I am sure you do not need me to explain.
Gotta be more careful.
This creature of pure evil will deviously manipulate the royal army into invading forest land.
He's just making up lies.
the enemy! Get them!
Gotta be more careful. At least that was sort of fun.
My wise comrades, I am sure you require no explanation. But the one quality our new sovereign must possess is the power to combat and vanquish fiends. And as luck would have it, we know he is more than capable of such. For he is the same hero who struck down the fiend that beguiled our former king. Our king will be none other than our champion, the valiant Muniel!
Neo? You mean my sis lost to that? This has to be some kind of mistake, for sure. Well, glad I cleared that up. Gotta go find Anne now.
Brave soldiers, you have my sincere thanks.
Huh?
People have
Man, what sweet rhymes! Can't wait to try them out. But guess now isn't the time.
Hear that, citizens? For 10 years. Muniel has refused to claim the title of king for himself, insisting he is no more than a steward of the throne. But now, at last, he will wear the crown! And we shall do battle with Sandland once again!
Oh man, we hold the coronation at once, and when the crown rests upon my head, I will declare war on Sandland! We will finally put an end to that wretched kingdom and all its demons!
And if we let them, they'll use Anne to get that war they want so badly.
We gotta find her, now. At least that was sort of fun.
Prepare for battle!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. Nice! One down.
Prince, over here!
It's locked. Can you open it?
Not a problem.
You came! Aren't we supposed to share an emotional hug or something at times like this?
Ew, gross.
All right, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Wait, can we stop by the command center?
The command center? What do you need to go there for?
I overheard some soldiers talking. That's where the Aquanium radar is.
Really? That's well worth a visit, then.
I object! The command center must have the heaviest security in this whole base!
Not while Brett and Muniel are busy giving their speech. Right?
That's over-optimistic, but there won't be any better time.
Then, let's go!
Thank you, BLs.
Security's tight here. We'll be spotted if we move together.
So we split up?
Yeah.
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. One down. Thief, you're late.
Some soldiers noticed the tip of my hair poking out from cover. I was on...
Maybe you shouldn't have spiked it up so stupidly tall.
What do you mean, stupid? This is the height of fashion.
Anyhow, we all made it to the rendezvous. Let's keep moving.
you people! They're intruders! Sound the alarm! Yes, sir! Damn it! Uh-oh. Let's get out of here!
But first, the radar!
So many signals! Which one's the Aquanium? This one?
I think she may be onto something. Look, it's moving towards another one.
And... here!
Now we know where all the Aquanium is. Time to leave.
What in the...
Stand down.
Red!
What? So even legends age, eh?
Yeah.
What? He's a match for the prince?
Are you really human?
Are you really a terrible fiend? If that's all you've got, I don't know what people so fear.
Don't test your luck against the Fiend Prince! Oh, I knew it! You're no human! Is this real?
Not just my face. I lost half of my body in battle with that horrible, wretched Commander Zane.
What?
Supreme Commander Brad!
Damn, we've lost our escape route.
Poison gas!
Now's our chance. Run!
Huh? Did you see that, Prince? My quick wit at work.
You were just copying the old man.
Yep, great minds think alike, you know.
Looks like your fashion sense saves the day again.
Try harder. I can still miss. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing.
Here we go.
They just keep on coming.
We're getting nowhere. Prince, you handle things here.
Bad idea. Knowing him, he'll leave us behind as bait and escape on his own.
Who do you think I am? I'll take care of him. Whoop. What are you doing, dummy?
Sorry.
Surrender, demons!
Sorry for the wait.
It's the awesome boat I wanted to drive!
You can take over at the controls if you want. The yoke's way too sluggish for my taste.
Really? All right!
Princess!
Longo, I'm back!
So, you actually managed to save her.
You still got a problem?
No way. I'm impressed. Alright. Thank you. You're one hell of a demon.
Oh, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. But my necklace was stolen. It's an heirloom, passed down in the royal family for generations, and a memento from my mother.
All that matters is that you're safe. Come now. It is time to go home.
Yeah.
Weird. I get the feeling we're forgetting about someone. Nah.
Anne!
I'm home, everyone.
Oh, welcome back.
You hungry? I can whip you up something real quick.
She only just got back, and you already want to give her a tummy ache.
Jeez, you didn't have to go that low.
She attracts people to her and puts smiles on their faces as natural as breathing.
Is it me or is Anne acting weird?
She's probably still upset about her necklace being stolen on the inside.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Your comrades are living it up. You're not joining them, Anne?
I don't really feel I'd fit in.
Because you're half fiend?
Yeah.
Do you intend to keep that from them forever?
No, I'll tell them. Someday.
Why not get it over with now?
Sometimes you gotta wait for the right time, Prince.
The longer you keep it inside, the more it'll eat away at you. If you're going to tell them, better sooner than later. Just my
Maybe you have a point. Thanks for the advice. I'll do it. I'll tell. Everyone, listen up. So the truth is, there's something I have to share with all of you.
Why so stiff all of a sudden? You can tell us anything.
Right. Well, I'm not actually fully human. As it turns out, I'm half fiend.
Huh? This is some kind of joke?
I'm being serious. I had no idea either until recently.
Longo, is what Anne just told us true?
It's true.
I can't believe it.
What the hell? Queen Lilith was a fiend all along? I thought Bread was the one who was lying to us. Turns out the only liar was you, Longo!
Longo, please explain yourself. This is a serious matter. It could threaten the very existence of the Resistance.
I apologize. It wasn't my place to share a secret King Jam and Queen Lilith wanted kept so badly that they hid the truth from even their own daughter.
So does that mean that the king really was being mind-controlled by a fiend?
The only truth in what Bread said is that Lilith was, in fact, a fiend. King Jam was not being mind-controlled, nor manipulated in any fashion. The two of them were truly, deeply in love.
Fine. But hiding all of this from us was still awfully convenient for your cause, wasn't it?
That I cannot deny.
What the heck? I can't tell what's real and what's a lie anymore.
Same. I honestly don't know who or what to believe at this point.
That's easy. The only person you can fully believe in is yourself. Are you telling me now you think Anne's your enemy just 'cause she's half fiend?
Well...
I think I need some time to go. Good idea. Maybe we should revisit this tomorrow morning.
Guys?
Anne, I'm so sorry for causing you such distress.
Oh, I'll survive. It was just a bit of a shock. Now I've kind of warmed up to the idea of being part fiend. Finding out I've got an uncle was a plus too.
Don't call me uncle!
Ah, of course. Beelzebub is Lady Lilith's brother, so...
Aren't you bothered by your allies turning their backs on you?
As Udo said, they just need time to think. Do you wish to rest? We have prepared rooms for you. Allow me to show you around. I would like to hear what you've all decided.
I'm going to keep fighting for the Resistance.
Are you sure?
I'm a scout. It's my job to go see the truth for myself with my own eyes. And everything I've seen of you two tells me you're trustworthy. I'm staying too. Not so long ago, I'd have left after hearing this. But now I know that some demons can actually be trusted.
I vote we keep on resisting too.
You guys are too soft. But I guess if Anne herself ain't mad about having this kept from her, Oh, fine. I'll be the bigger man.
How about you, Bien?
What are you talking about? I can't even imagine leaving Princess Anne's side.
Thank you, Bien. And everyone.
So, what's the plan?
We're saving my father, of course.
We'd love to. Thing is, we don't know where he's being held.
That's true.
We're just as stumped on our other objective of reclaiming the Aquanium.
We can help with that. We saw the rough location of the capsules with the radar at Endmill Base.
Wow! You actually know where it all is?
Porto, bring the map, please. Right.
Besides the Aquanium from Zayu's ship and the one we saw being transported at high speed.
There's still one left that Brad hasn't gotten his hands on yet.
Rionda Battleship. A sunken ship known for giving even famous junkers trouble.
That's no reason not to go.
Indeed. We leave as soon as everyone's ready.
Well, we're traveling light, so we might as well go on ahead.
Wonder what we'd find if we drove the hovercraft across the sea.
I don't know, but you can't do it in a hovercraft. It'd break down before long, and you'd be stranded.
I'd do a lot for you, but heading after you to fix it isn't on that list. Maybe let's ditch that idea.
Forest land's crisscrossed all over with rivers.
The hovercraft's gonna come in handy to cross them.
Just remember there's some scary beasts in them.
Be sure to watch out for them while crossing.
Get them!
Constantly going up and down all these hills really takes it out of you.
I'm exhausted. Isn't it about time we took a break?
Already? It's too soon to be getting tired.
We can't keep up with you, Prince.
Can't believe all this greenery exists right next to Sandland.
Who said it? It's not like they're that far from each other.
It must come down to the climate. More than anything, all the rain you get here makes a huge difference.
I wonder if the climate changes at the lake by the border.
It's all right.
Farsland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
Whoa!
You don't have to engage every last enemy. Picking your battles to save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough. Don't want to be tired out for the fight we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
There's a camp right at the crossroads here.
Guess it's a place for people to rest up together before going their separate ways.
Indeed, a welcome sight.
Shall we catch some Z's, Prince?
What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a
Huh? Whoa! Fate keeps on bringing us together.
What did I do in a past life to deserve that?
Why are you here? Do I even need to ask?
Yeah, doubt it.
Ah, come on. Do we really have to do this? I'm not in the mood to throw fists with you chumps.
Good. Then take your men and leave.
See, that won't work either. I got a job to do.
You just can't make some people happy. So what? We gonna fight or no?
I got a suggestion for you. How about whoever reaches the engine room first gets the Aquanium?
So, you want a race?
Doesn't breaking a sweat sound better than spilling blood?
I suppose this is the best we could hope for.
Sounds like we've got a deal. Wait for the signal. On your marks, get set, go. Okay? On your marks.
Huh?
Get set.
Huh?
What?
Go!
What the? I can't see a thing! Dang it! My eyes still sting! I'm gonna find him and see how he likes being made to cry! There is a radio tower in front of the battleship.
It probably provided reception for the area. Doesn't look well maintained, though.
If only people made use of it. Such a shame.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
In Sandland, I thought there was one behind every rock or dune.
Nice! One down!
Something's been on my mind for a while. Don't you get bitten by insects dressed like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Nothing. If it doesn't bother...
I wonder, you think General Croa might join us?
I think that might be taking it a bit too far.
That's a pity.
The enemies around here look kinda tough.
Indeed.
Still good, the brain's still young and the body gets older. Alright, thank you very much.
It's seriously flooded inside too?
The Aquanium's in the engine room above. Gotta go up.
Then let's find a path that'll take us that way.
Here we go. I think we can get up from here. Let's hurry!
We must get the Aquanium before the Forestland army does.
It looks just like the container we saw at the entrance.
Whoop!
Door's shut.
I think the problem is that whatever's powering it is out of energy.
What's this?
A battery? The door might open if we pop it in.
Yeah, it's open!
Of course the guard bots show up now.
Smash him! Keep moving!
Well, so it goes.
tonight.